could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Chuck now from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Off the play action, Chuck. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Chuck on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And we see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Taj Washington on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll stick with Achane. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Achane. Now that's not what the offense dials up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. That throw behind his intended target. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shark's gonna throw here. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Now one good. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shot working from the gun. He lobs it deep middle. He has the first over the middle. And not a touchdown, but so close, within a yard now of that end zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Home. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, shot. Got a screen to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 20-zip lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
All right, come on.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Waddle now in motion right. He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Whoa! All right, go, go, go. Hey, 20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's for Waddle again. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, 2, ice jab. Ice jab. Come on, 2, ice jab. Come on, 2. Come on, whoa, whoa.
Toss play left, A-Chan. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Double 1. Ready. Ready, 2. Okay.
Receiver in motion, headed right.
Out.
Throw on 3rd down. It's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of his shotgun, a gift to A.J. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Dolphins at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready? Hey, 21, TX. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, T.
Here's Tua. This is complete to Waller. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready, shot. Ready, T. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Shot. This one finds Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 16.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Another try following the sack. He's got Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Chuck now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 21G, 21G. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
All right, go, go, go. Ready.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, come. Big team.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. Cuts right. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
All right. Big team.
They pitch it to A-Chain. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down run from A-Chain. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Tua setting up to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Complete out to the right side. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This is Allen on second. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jack Jones making that tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Chuck working from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you can do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a toss play for AJ. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Yeah, ready.
Gain on the ground here with Achin. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Normal 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. And they pick him off again. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st
Nice
and 10
field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. This one's caught. Smith has it. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets keep running away with this.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
A return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go ahead.
A-Chain again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Waddle now in motion right. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Finds his back, A-Chain. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
In the gun, Tagovailoa. That's for Waddle again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Miami. Working quickly here. Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, 21 TN. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Hey.
Slot man motioned over. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw to right, finds Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Ready. Hey. Ready, team.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
A-Chain on the inside give. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They go right back to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it with Shaw. Oh, not a good throw there. They're going to make the interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Dolphins 14.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 41. They're going to pass it here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw...
He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And a They're still going to have one left at their disposal. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
They're right here. Me. Out.
They'll stick with A-Chain. Down the sideline of the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
It's safe. Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Throwing this back in the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Turbo 2, ice jab. Hey. Turbo 1, hide.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it